Hey again everyone, and welcome back to the channel for an interesting video that kind of bucks the norm a little bit. So usually I'll do a full figure review or even figure comparisons, but this is the first time, at least in a long time, that I've actually picked up an accessory pack, and a custom one at that. Last accessory only pack that I got was the one that Hot Toys put out to go along with the Mark 50 from Infinity War, so just to kind of set the stage for you a little bit. While I do collect, I don't really tweak the figures that much, but this was a case where I definitely wanted to add something extra. So we're going to be taking a look at the John Wick 2 holster pack from CRO Customs that was specifically created to go along and supplement the John Wick 2 Hot Toys figure. Now, I know it's an older release and it took me a while to get it in hand, and look, even with the newer version incoming from John Wick 4, I still really love this release and wanted to get it in hand. It looks sleek, the sculpt is actually really solid, and the weapons are amazing, but I was surprised that the holsters and ammo clips weren't included. It's obvious that Hot Toys wanted to give us a John Wick from the scene in the tunnels where he's got the AR, the shotgun, and so on, so more than anything, that's why the lack of those specific accessories was so surprising. In the movie, they make a point of showcasing that setup. So fortunately, and credit to the collecting community, but I saw some videos of this package from CRO Customs, and it's a very sleek set that includes exactly what I wanted, which were the holsters for both Glocks, the holsters to hold the gun clips in place, and I do like that there was some attention paid to the screen accuracy here too, and then you also do get the holder for an AR clip. And what's also great is that you get the belt for the shotgun shell, since John Wick does that quad reload, I think that's what it's called. So the shells are present for him to kind of do that quick reload action, and it's all packed in a nice box, so I appreciate the presentation, but you do get some added bonuses, and look, I would have been more than happy with just the holsters. But you do also get this very cool shotgun accessory. So what CRO Customs did here was basically take two 6-skill shotgun shells and connect them with a thin wire. So basically you can place this in the shotgun itself, and it looks like the shell is being ejected. So that's a cool effect. Second accessory, look, I know you're going to say it's just paper, and you're not wrong, but I appreciate the extra CRO Customs, the extra thought CRO Customs put into this. So you're basically getting the birthday card John gets from his wife, as well as a picture of them. So for the picture, it's obviously a very small scale reproduction, but the card and the envelope itself are nicely done. Not a piece I'm going to display prominently, but I'll definitely have it on the display because it goes with the story. And look, taking the holsters out of the box, the most prominent one, without a doubt, is the shotgun shell belt. It has 6 additional quad loads of shells, and what's great is that they are pre-positioned so that they slip in between the holsters and the ammo clips. So it's all simple stuff, but it's really well thought out. Shells look great too. They're individual pieces that look good with a functional belt clip at the front. Holsters also look good. Very thin profile, as is the AR mag holder. And then you get 3 pistol clip holders, with one of them having this pretty interesting, almost lattice design on the surface. I have to go back to see how accurate that is, but it does have a visual pop, and all the clips are removable as well. So look, first I placed all the accessories on the figure's belt. You do have to be careful just to remove the belt partially and thread in the ammo holders and the holsters, but once you do and load them all up with the clips and the guns, it's surprising how low impact the entire setup is. Even rotating on the table, you can barely see the Glock on his right hand side and one of the ammo clips on the left. So the items are on his belt, but it doesn't make the figure look extremely blocky, so that's huge. But then having these in hand and loaded up does give you so many more display options, and I have to give kudos to CRO. You can get the figure looking great in some poses, reaching for the holstered weapons, and also kudos to Hot Toys for giving you an underlying body that can attain a lot of these poses. But to me, having this set in hand just adds something extra, having the weapons so visible. And even if you have him set up with the rifle or the shotgun, you can still kind of tuck the jacket to the side to show at least one of his Glocks exposed for quick access. So I like the possibilities here. And of course, as an added bonus, I actually do think that shell casing effect seems to work well. At first, I wasn't fully convinced and thought it would look strange or even a little cheap, but it's kind of nice, and the wire is thin enough that I do feel like it gets lost in the background. And also, like I said, adding in the belt with the shells just nicely tucks in around the holsters and the ammo clips, so it just looks pretty good and solid. My only issue now is really figuring out how I'm going to display this piece. Shell accessory is great, but there are so many other options to look at. So I think that's a good problem to have. But overall, I am happy with this set. I don't know if CRO has any more to offer. I think when I reached out to them, he only had a handful left. So again, if you want to check, reach out to CRO Customs. Again, sorry, I'm just not sure if you can still get them. But just keep an eye out if you're interested in them overall. But I have to, sorry. But I do have to say, it's an overall great pack that supplements an already great figure. And even though it's a somewhat straightforward set, it's pretty impressive. So that was a quick look at the CRO Customs accessory pack for the Hot Toys John Wick 2 figure. Very excited to have it in hand, and something that absolutely adds to the figure. Let me know your thoughts on this one, and as always, thanks for watching, and if you are enjoying the content, please consider dropping a like, comment, or subscribing, and we'll touch base on the next video.